welcome to the next episode of the Preview Review Show. I'm your host, Lonnie Johnson, and today's guest is Johnie Wood, the fourth, and Lesta Isley. How you both doing today?
Fantastic, man. Happy to be here. Excited to get going.
Good. Good to have you both. So we're here on the Preview Review Show, and we're going to do some reviews of the previews of upcoming movies coming out this year or relatively soon, depending on when they decide to drop them. We do this rating by giving them rating of stars from 1 to 5. We then also tell you what we think the populace is going to say in Rotten Tomatoes in a percentage. And then we also give you an idea of where we think that you should probably watch this video. I want to say thank you to our sponsor, Sal Baltimore, a premium watch company that is proudly designed and assembled in Baltimore, Maryland, my home state. With attention to detail and quality in every design that pays tribute to the city of Baltimore and its people. A watch you can be proud to wear every day. I myself own the Founders Edition and love to show it off. Go check them out at salbaltimore.com. The next movie that we have coming up, it's one of those amalgamations that Hollywood does just probably for fun or to spend budget. It's Friendsgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
This time of year is always really hard for me because I hate my family.
How hot is my wife? Lower the chocolates, they can see your breasts, baby.
Hey, just wanted to let you know that...
Is this moisturizer just for the face, or is it... Oh, hey!
This is Jeff.
Sorry.
No big deal. I have one just like it in my top drawer, except mine's bigger. I can't believe you're seeing someone already. Don't you think it's a little quick to move on?
Well, maybe I don't want to spend the day stuffing my face with sugar and regret.
That's the whole point of Thanksgiving, Molly. Sugar and regret.
Mom, why would you invite him without asking me? You two were so good together. He cheated on me.
Well, you were always weird that way.
Have you met my boyfriend?
He is adorable.
I made these for us to remember the day by.
Did you invite the lesbian for me? How do you know she's a lesbian?
I don't know. She has a chain wallet.
What's going on?
Well, I haven't made out with anyone yet this whole year.
Okay, come here.
Okay. Oh.
Does this look vegan to you?
No, I did.
It doesn't smell vegan.
Because it smells good?
Yeah.
They're shrooms.
Oh my God.
Shit.
And we haven't even had our appetizers yet.
You invited all these people. Everyone knows you don't give babies nuts.
Didn't realize a pecan was a nut.
Who's gonna carve this turkey?
Maybe Molly should carve the turkey. You know, in the name of feminism.
I'd love to carve the turkey. Is that okay?
I like a man who knows how to handle his turkey.
Well, then you should see what I can do with my turkey.
The movie says it's itself. This is an adorable movie. It is literally what I think a 48-hour film festival movie in Hollywood would be, with all these people that are just friends with each other. They say, hey, I'm bored. I got some food over, and my boyfriend's boyfriend has a camera or two. Why don't we shoot this movie? Because I got this extra money from the production company, and we should do something that we can get a little paid extra for. That's the feeling I get from this preview. Literally, they were sitting around bored and said, let's record what obviously people who are actors in Hollywood do when they got nothing else to do. So let's just throw some stuff together that, doesn't make any sense. Maybe they live like that out there. I don't know, but I'm just saying it feels too rushed. It feels too slapstick, like they didn't even write it. Like they just said, this is what we're going to do, and it's going to be fun. And remember to bring the mushrooms because we all need to be high when we shoot this. So, that's my total feeling on this preview. I don't have much else to say about it except for they should not have put the producers of 3 movies that really did not do well in the credits of it. So you're like, oh God, why am I even watching this? Now, being that Johnny, I'll let you go first on the last one. Lesta, why don't you tell us how you feel about this car wreck of a preview?
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, first off, I'm obviously 1,000% their target market. Single female around the holidays. It's like, hey girl, let's go see a movie, because I love a good rom-com. They're not all good, but that doesn't mean they're just because a movie is bad doesn't mean it's not enjoyable. Because I'm seeing a couple people that I really like. As soon as Chelsea Peretti came out, I'm a big fan of hers. I think she's hilarious, and she's always a scene stealer. And then there is a guy I haven't seen in a while. I should look up his name, but I don't know if you guys ever watched Ron Kamar's, that show. That's one of my top 5 all-time favorite shows. So seeing him, I'm like, oh, that's where he's been doing this, for better, for worse. I don't know. I'm usually not a big fan of the whole ensemble cast. I don't know. It's just, they're never that good. And as far as the rom-com, everyone's here, together awkwardly. I mean, it's hard to make that work. I mean, the last time someone came close to it was when Joss Whedon remade Much Ado About Nothing and then transformed it into, an LA dinner party, and then even that was kind of to me. I know it actually got a lot of pretty good reviews, but I was on the fence. Will I see this movie? Yes. I will definitely see this movie. So, yeah.
Awesome. Johnny, I know you're waiting to just dish this out. I just want to also agree with Lesta on they had some really good actors in it that I'm sorry to see that they were in it. Jane Seymour, one of my all-time favorite, but I'm sorry that she's in it. Johnny, take it away. Do
I'm very glad that I went last on this one because I've watched this a couple times now trying to find something good, and the idea that maybe this is a fun project for a bunch of these actors kind of makes me have a little bit of hope for it. I mean, it looks like your standard raunchy rom-com, cool, but it feels very inconsistent with its tone throughout this preview. Is it a rom-com? Is it an amalgamation of an indie film and The Hangover? I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. And then Lonnie, you hit on this for a second. I really, really liked Zoolander, Dodgeball, and Tropic Thunder. And I know they weren't successes, but they're some of my favorite movies. And to see these 3 movies be huge in this trailer, a big old title, these guys made this movie. I have absolutely no ambition to watch this at all. But I also want to agree that I'm not the target market at all. But in terms of trailers, this thing looks terrible. It looks like it was shot by a student. It looks like it was edited by an assistant editor. And I just got really bummed because the cast is so great. Every single Chelsea Peretti, Dion Cole, Kat Dennings, fantastic actors and actresses and very funny people not being funny. And I don't know if that's the trailer just not giving jokes time to land or if they're trying to cut out bits that they didn't want to sell in the trailer. But none of the jokes made me laugh out loud, which kind of bums me out a little bit. I'm trying to be nice here. This trailer is one of the worst that I've seen. It doesn't do the job. It doesn't hook you. It doesn't sell the plot. It doesn't sell the relationships between the characters. Nothing is set up, so there's no anticipation. It's hey, look at all these really pretty Hollywood people that are in this movie that looks like a 4-year-old wrote it. There's nothing that I can find good about it, and I feel really bad saying that, but this trailer is not good.
I'm totally agreeing with you there. I'm not the demographic that they're looking for. It's not shot well, and the jokes are just so flat. it's just like watching a bad night on Saturday Night Live when you're like, you guys used to be good. What's going on? And to see such great actors not do it well, you wonder if it is the editing in the long run or some reason. But just even the turkey joke at the end with Jane Seymour and the nude guy, it's just like, what? What?
There was
what
yeah,
is that?
there were two. To me, like the joke poking fun at feminism, old. The joke poking fun at veganism, old. Like they're jokes I've heard before, which is fine, but like tell them in a new, different, interesting way. But like, oh, this doesn't smell good. It smells good. It can't be vegan. Like, all right, that's a joke from like 5-6 years ago that we could have made. Like, can we get new things?
Yeah, it's like even if you are doing an old joke, tell it in a new way, or at least do it right so it's actually like haha funny and not haha offensive, you know?
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Yeah, I think so. There's going to be, like the Rotten Tomatoes, the critical, Metacritic reviews, overall audience reviews, but I think there should be a separate category for like basic bitch reviews.
Basic. What did you just say?
And I think that's even more so the target. Like it's going to be the girls who, and that sounds terrible because sometimes I'm basic.
You're basic. All day. Er day.
But I think I also have some taste.
I'm opening up this platform for you to bring out the basic bitch review.
Hell yeah, I'm a basic bitch. If you don't like my selfies, you can suck my dick.
So there you go. With that, Lesta, lead it off again. Give us your grades on this one.
All right. So I'll watch it on Netflix. So that's definitely the kind of movie where like I'll passively be engaged to it. I'm sure there'll be moments that I enjoy. It'll be really easy to watch. Like if I just kind of want to turn my brain off.
Central power grid is failing.
Switch to auxiliary power.
Auxiliary power failing, sir.
And go to sleep afterward. But it could also surprise me, I mean, a big fan favorite is Love Actually, and I still don't like that movie. I don't think it's that good. So anyway, circling back, I would say Rotten Tomatoes, it's probably going to get for the audience, it'll probably get about maybe 55, 60%. And because there are going to be a lot of women who see it and they're not into like criticizing film and, or digging very deep. They just want entertainment and something that they can like kind of relate to on some level. As far as on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd give it about a 2.5. Because it's nothing we haven't seen before, right? And as I said, I think I've mentioned before, I'll just wait until it's on Netflix, or maybe it is going directly to Netflix. I'm not sure. It seems like that type of movie. So.
You said it. Johnie, go ahead and give me your grades.
All right. On a scale of 1 to 5 in terms of trailers, this is a solid 1. I don't want to be an asshole and say it's a 0. It's not polished. Don't I really like it that much. I agree with the Rotten Tomatoes though. I don't think it's going to be a complete like flop. I think 50s to 60s maybe, because I think there's definitely a market out there for it. When am I going to watch it? When it comes to Netflix, or I can find it at like a $1.99 bin in Walmart, or like discarded on the street maybe.
$10, $5, $2, $1.
No, thank you. I don't have any money.
No? I bought a free copy on me.
I don't know. I want to give it a chance, but I probably won't be watching this one.
Wow. Love it. Love it. $1.99 bin. Okay. My grades on it. Yeah, I will give this a 1. No, I'm not going to be that evil. I'm going to give it a 2. It is, it's decent. It's like you said, something you probably have on the background. It's gonna get some people that like it, but it's just a 2 for me. Rotten Tomatoes, it's 50%. It's gonna get like most people are gonna watch it and be like, oh yes, it was great, yeah, and then move on to the next one. As for when I'm gonna see it, if it's not obvious, I'm probably never gonna see this movie. It's like I'm literally deleting it right now off of my hard drive because I'm. Let me put it this way: I will watch Fast and the Furious 9 before I watch this movie. Damn! Definitely a never for me. And you know what? If I see it in a 99-cent bin at Walmart, I'll be using that as a coaster. Anyhow, it was great having you guys here. I would love to have you guys back for another episode. But that's it for the preview review show. I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell down below whenever we're doing this show. And if you want, reach out. We'll actually have you on the show to give your honest review as well. I want to thank both my guests today, Johnie Wood, the fourth, and Lesta Isley. I'm Lonnie Johnson, and thank you again for watching the preview review show. Bye.